All right, guys, so real quick, I'm prefacing this video with my intent is not to make the game worse. My intent is not to have a new wave of cheaters. My intent is not to disrupt the GeoGuessr community in a way. My intent is to help the GeoGuessr community, right? So many people coming in new to the game accused of cheaters. A lot of times good players will go to more casual players' streams, try to teach people things, be accused of being called cheaters. The cheater thing is just everyone throws out. When people don't understand things, they freak out, okay? The video I made today is two things. I would love to see GeoGuessr put a measure in that somehow is able to stop alting, whether it's not allowing to have multiple accounts signed in from one IP at one time. I don't know. Another thing is I'd like Twitch to put in more measures to prevent people from having multiple Twitch accounts open, not only for GeoGuessr cheating and ChatGuessr, but it allows people to create these accounts where they can really harass smaller streamers as well. And it be one person just being a troll, being a scumbag, or trying to harass someone. We've both seen this stuff all the time. So this video, just for the record, a lot of people probably aren't going to like it, and I'm fine with that. But I try to post to TikTok. I like creating content. I want to try and make more of it. I like being good at things. And the amount of people who just claim cheater is annoying. So I made this video. I don't care. It's going up. But I want people to be better people, okay? But either way, I'm going to get into the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope it's insightful, and I hope it makes it easier for you to police the people doing bad shit. Thanks. Hey guys, what is going on? Today, I'm doing, I think, the best GeoGuessr anyone could do. I think everyone who wants to play GeoGuessr or plays GeoGuessr should watch this video, because a lot of new people find the game, they hop into Twitch streams, they think they can do stuff, and no one will notice. And the stuff I'm talking about is cheat. People have been cheating at GeoGuessr since the beginning of the game. People cheat at GeoGuessr all the time. And a lot of people think they're clever and they're slick, and I always know what they're doing. It's obvious, okay? Because people who are good at the game know what cheating looks like and know what good guesses look like, okay? That's the thing, is it's hard to fake good guesses if you don't know what makes a good guess. You're just cheating, and it makes it obvious. So I'm going to show everyone all the ways people cheat. Hopefully it makes it easier for you guys to spot. I'm tired of every time I post a video on TikTok, somebody being like, he cheats, by the way. It's all fake. I don't cheat. Sure, other people do. And I can tell you exactly who's cheating, because it's just easy to fucking tell. Okay, this computer sucks. It's fine. We're going to have the toolbar at the bottom, even though I hate it and it's cringe, because for some reason, when you choose to hide it, it doesn't hide. It doesn't hide. It makes no sense. This Windows is garbage. First way people try to cheat every time. This is level 0 cheating. Is the Googler. Tonalo Oaxaca. Boom. There we go. Tonalo Oaxaca. Even without this sign here, I can take a look, and I know I have hexagonal poles, which are in Mexico, corona signs, which are in Mexico. There's Mexican flags. It's easy to tell it's Mexico. The two regions that you'd look at for this one because of the mountains are Oaxaca and Tamaulipas, but Tamaulipas is much drier. Oaxaca's a lot greener. So Oaxaca's just a good guess. Now look, if you zoom in around, we pulled up the Google Maps. The town's not really easy to spot unless you know what you're looking for. It's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. So if people go to Nala here, it just kind of doesn't add up, you know? But Oaxaca guess is a good guess. Anyway, Googling, that's the first way to cheat. The next way to cheat, which is probably a lot more common. Fuck, I'm tired. I need to go to fucking bed. So a lot of people don't know about the cheating scandal that happened involving Nighty. Nighty was caught doing one of the most common forms of cheating on stream consistently for months. After it was proven, a video was made to prove he was a cheater. Now, Nighty used to compete in GeoWizard streams weekly, and he won a lot. And he was accused of cheating a lot, not only by people in his stream, more casual players, but by pros, by people who didn't understand his guesses, would see he would get insanely hard guesses right and then miss really easy guesses. And so somebody made a video, went through the data, and proved how he was cheating.
one of, if not the best, apparently, GeoGuessr players out there, was cheating. Cheating all along, possibly. Nobody knows. He says he's only been cheating for the past 2.5 months, which includes many of my GeoGuessr streams on Twitch, the tournaments, where we all watched in awe as he topped the leaderboard again and again and again, and regularly got 24,000. And he was cheating. There's a video explaining how. Type in why 90 was banned. I'll put it in the description. It's quite interesting stuff. But
sadly, it got deleted. But he was proven to be cheating, doing something called ghost alting. So here I have this account. We'll go back. This is the common one that's done on streams. It's really easy to tell, guys, because your guesses typically don't make sense. Somebody streaming, they'll say, hey, let's play a challenge game. We'll put a challenge link in the chat. 30 seconds, no moving. Invite friends. They copy the link, right? Copy. And then, so now I have the challenge game here on my alt account, and I have the challenge game here on this one. So what people do is they'll play through the challenge account, right? And they'll say, oh, this is Israel. It's easy. But they're going to find out exactly where. So they're going to be like, oh, it's Afula. Next round. They're going to go here. And they're going to say, this could be Hungary. But how do I know where? And they're going to click here and say, okay. And they're going to be like, oh, it's near this town. And they play the next round. And they're going to go, oh, where's this? Those are some thick pulls. Looks like Romania or Hungary, but it's not. It is Hungary. So back-to-back Hungary seeds, kind of annoying. So they're going to click Hungary again. And they're, let's just, oh, we have a town name. This is cool. We'll click there. Oh, we have to wait. This is the worst part. But you get the idea. They go through and they just see where it is. So that one wasn't even close. It's way down here on the left. Next round. Round 4. I'll take a look at it. Looks like Gen 2. I'm going to guess Germany, because why not? It's a fun guess. And it's Leipzig. So what they'll do is they won't finish the game here. They'll play the first 4 rounds. So then you start the game, and you go, oh, Israel, I remember where this was. You zoom in, and you click near, what was the town? It was up here, Afula. You just click on this highway. And then people are like, oh my God, 2.3 miles. He got the right road. He must have had that before. Next round. It's Hungary. Now, this one we could tell from the Gen 4 car, spring coverage, and just the fact that it's generally flat. So, I mean, a Hungary guess, all of Hungary looks the same. There's no way of knowing where in Hungary it is, honestly, in my experience. So if I go like, oh, it's near Emod, you could be like, wow, okay, that's a really lucky guess. You got back-to-back. Next round, this one's Hungary. They have the polls. We do have town names here, but none of these were overwhelmingly huge, right? When we zoom in, do you see any of these? Paka, where was it again? It was like in the close here. Like none of these are showing up. So if somebody goes ahead and plonks really close on this one, people are going to look at the map afterward and zoom in and be like, next round, I honestly forget where this one was. This one was Leipzig. Germany, it's really hard to get the right city, especially on this. It's a rural world seed. If you get the right city, it doesn't make sense. A common thing we see people do who are new to cheating that don't know meta 2 will just click cities close by. So they might be like, oh, Bernburg. And what will make this sus is the fact that only big cities have coverage in Germany, right? Small cities won't. So right away, it looks like you were trying to fake getting close when you weren't. If you click Leipzig, people are going to be more sus of you cheating. And then the way you finish ghost alting is you just play the last round as normal. Now we have bollards, we have a sign. This is a pretty good last round for you to get if you're trying to hide cheating. Now I'm not even going to say where I think this is. I think a lot of people would get this wrong. It's just one country. I'm going to go in and click there. And I get 4866 on my own. So when you view the summary, it looks like, oh my God, I just nailed everything. And then because the other account never finished the game and exited, his name won't show up. That's called ghost alting. It's getting the first 4 rounds and guessing like normal in the last one. Now, it takes a while to get caught with this one because you have to do it over a certain period of time, but people will start watching your scores the first time you do it, right? Like the pros who know how to guess good are going to notice when guesses don't make sense, like these, and they're going to start keeping track and they're going to catch you. Tons of people have been caught. People who wanted to become streamer. That night, a guy was in the Reddit league. He submitted record submissions that he recorded on YouTube. All that shit's gone. He was friends with a lot of these guys, and he just lied to them in the name of trying to be good. So that's called ghost alting. It's a more advanced form. The other form is alting, where you just play all 5 rounds. Then you'll see some random additional name pop up in the bottom. Nighty did that as well. So there was a bunch of games where there was like Becox was in there. And it was accounts he made the day of just to cheat in those tournaments. And it's because when he's playing against good players, he knew he needed a good guess on the last round. So he risked having alts in there. And that helped us catch him too. So alting and ghost alting is another way. Another way people can cheat is in challenge games. So if we go to, I'm just going to start doing world, it's quicker. NMPZ. There's a feature built into the game called NMPZ scrubbing. I'm not going to tell you how to do it, but people can do it. So a lot of times we'll play games, and if I click and drag, but there's a way I can click and drag and still pan around. I can see things if I just keep my mouse moving. Then the other way you can do it is if you don't full screen it, you can adjust the size of the screen to see more of the peripheral. Now look, it's super blurry. It doesn't give you much, but sometimes you can catch signs in the corner that might help you figure out a 50-50, exactly where the country is. That's NMPZ scrubbing and scrolling. Wow, it's just outside Detroit. LOL. NMPZ scrubbing is an annoying way to cheat because it basically lets you play what should be an NMPZ game as no moving. So timer games, you can cheat in challenge games this way. So let's say it's even no moving, but they're like 10-second games. If you go in and start and you look around and you're like, I don't know what it is, I need more time, you just refresh and it restarts your timer. This is probably the most commonly abused one. It's almost impossible to check. Timer refresh is one you can't really get rid of on timered games. It's just there and it's available and it's totally free for people. Now, the next way people cheat at this game, and it's annoying, it's the most common one that you see in like TikTok clips and video, is they all on the daily challenge. So the daily challenge is the game that they come out with every day. You play it on your first account, and then you go and you play it on your second account and get the 25K. You're kind of a loser, dude. Like, we know you're not good at the game. I don't know if you feel some sense of accomplishment from doing that. What the fuck is this? All right, next up is we're going to talk about GeoGuessr and GeoGuessr cheaters. So GeoGuessr cheaters typically do teaming. So it's where, you know, a GeoGuessr, you'll guess and it'll show your score. You'll get together in a Discord with your buddies, and then you'll be like, oh, I guessed here and I got these points, and the next person will guess and keep getting closer and closer until you figure it out to try and wear it down. Or if they don't show score, you're just like, oh, I guessed this and I was wrong, I guessed this and I was wrong. So it's like, if you see one you think's multiple places, you basically set up one person to win. We've caught teamers before, not a good look. The other way people can cheat in GeoGuessr, and this is the most egregious way, and we've seen tons of people do this, okay? I learned how to do this with a buddy of mine, and we did it as a test on a channel just to like watch people freak out from insane guesses, and then we admitted we did it and left, okay? So I know this one firsthand. It's called team triangulation. It's when 3 or 4 of you get in a Discord call and go beyond teaming, and it's when you're in a CG stream where they show the score and they show the distance. So when they show the distance, it basically lets you go with one person and you'll get around, and some person will guess in Bangkok, Thailand, and they'll be like, you can use tools online that do this. You say, I was 167 kilometers away, and you put a tool in a map that draws a circle 167 kilometers around Bangkok. And then somebody else is like, oh, I went Hong Kong and I was 1,000 kilometers away, and it draws a circle that was 1,000 kilometers. Now, I'm making numbers up, but it's not going to be a real place. And then somebody's like, oh, well, I went in Jakarta, and I'm 1,400 kilometers away. And then you type it in and you find where the 3 points intersect, and the first person goes, oh, it's Krong Bottom Bang, and they guess it. So this way allows you to get almost pinpoint accuracy on every single seed, no matter what. I've caught multiple people doing it after I learned how to do it, and I call them out on it every time. It's pretty funny. Kazura High, if you're watching this, what's up, dude? We miss you. Come back. Get good. Vientian. I don't really think I know of any other ways to cheat. I think we covered all of them. It really comes down to using alt accounts. A lot of times people use alt Twitch accounts in GeoGuessr to get a first guess in, try and figure out where it is, and basically, you know, team for themselves or alt for themselves. But those are all the ways to cheat. You know, there's not that many, and they're easy to tell because when you're bad at guessing, we're able to prove you're bad at guessing just by turning distance off or by looking at your 5th rounds. It's easy to tell when you're cheating. It just is. So everyone who comes in and says, oh, this guy's cheating, you don't know what a new guess looks like. You just don't know what the fuck you're looking at. You don't know what you're talking about. It's literally a memorization game. If you played this game for more than 6 weeks, you're going to be pretty fucking good at it because it's just remembering. It's a feel thing. It's knowing what places look like. That's it. That's not a hard game. It takes no fucking mechanics, okay? It takes no fucking skill set no one else has other than just remembering things. That's all it is. It's a memorization game. So if I've played for 8 months and I have 4,000 games played, I'm probably not fucking cheating, guy. I'm probably just a fucking loser who likes this game. So stop calling everyone cheaters because you don't understand how the fucking game works. And I dare you to try and cheat. And I'll catch you because I'm better than you. I know how it works. Just like we call it Nighty, who was in the community for 5 years playing in Reddit leagues. No one can escape us. All right? It's too easy to tell. And we're gonna fucking get you. If I were cheating, I would have been caught. I would have been caught bad. Okay? It's easy. I will show you the last way streamers can cheat. All right? This is a good one. Most streamers don't cheat, but they can. So in ChatGuessr, there's a thing where people whisper you their coordinates. So when you start a seed and you hit start, you can see everyone's score and you can see where they are, right? Whoever gets a high score, I can simply check my whispers. I can see where they guessed on the map. And then when you click on the map, it tells you the exact coordinates. I can just compare it to their coordinates. So streamers can cheat in ChatGuessr. If you see a streamer who's trying to pop off and they're cracking. I've never seen anyone do this. Most streamers are good. Like, they're not going to do that to the community. But if somebody's trying to show off and feel like they're good on ChatGuessr, it's possible. All right? I know it's possible. So just watch out for that shit. But that should do it. I mean, there's not a lot of ways to cheat. It's pretty easy to cheat. You're going to get caught. Quit telling people on TikTok they cheat. Just because you don't know how to remember things, you know? Not that crazy. Just learn to remember things. That's it. But anyway, I do stream on Twitch. Will this fucking chat box disappear? Disappear. Hey, disappear. Thank you. I don't want that in the video. It's easy. Don't be a fucking wank.
Next distraction.